Keira Knightley on the red carpet to promote her forthcoming film Begin Again. It's a musical romantic drama set in New York, and the actress, best known for her period roles, not as a songstress, has to deliver vocally.
It's hunting season, and this lamb is on the run.
How daunting was the prospect of singing in this film when you began on the project?
It wasn't daunting because I think I was probably really stupid and I didn't think about it until I actually got into a studio and went, oh, I have no idea how to do this. I sort of fell in love with the story and I fell in love with the characters, and I sort of thought that bit would just somehow be all right. And it somehow, I think it was all right. But it was because there were a lot of talented people around me, and basically I'd just keep singing and singing until they stopped wincing. And then I went, something like that, and they'd go, yeah, something like that. So that was it.
In the film, Keira Knightley's character Greta, an aspiring singer-songwriter, parts company with her more successful pop singer boyfriend, played by American musician Adam Levine, because he has strayed. Greta then forges a collaborative relationship with a down-on-his-luck record executive portrayed by Mark Ruffalo.
I want to make records with you. Come on, let's get out of here. You're going to have to get these beers, though.
The picture is the handiwork of Irish filmmaker John Carney, who has a good track record when it comes to musical films. 7 years ago, his low-budget picture Once, made for just $150,000, became an impressive hit. It was a film in which music was central. It defined the relationship between a Dublin street musician and a Czech immigrant flower seller and piano player. Music is ever present in Begin Again too. The director thinks he's well suited to telling stories with music.
Well, I was in a band, and, you know, I've always had a guitar or a piano around me sort of in life. There's always one there. And I've always felt that sort of a lot of decisions that I've made in my life were made with a record on or, you know, playing music in some way. So music is very naturally sort of part of my life. It's not a big jump for me to tell a story sort of that has music at its heart.
Begin Again closed the Tribeca Film Festival here in New York last weekend. It's being positioned as a feel-good summer film. It's set to open in July. It's certainly a movie that celebrates New York in the summertime.
Every song we do in a different location.
Under the bridge.
Chinatown.
Rowing boats in Central Park.
With the film, how profound is it? I mean, it seems to have romance and New York and be feel-good in a way, but does it have a lot of substance to it?
Well, for me, I wanted to do something positive, and I wanted to do something uplifting, and I wanted to do something that on a rainy day, if life wasn't feeling great, you could go and watch and it would put a smile on your face. So I think it is a fairy tale, and that's what it's intended to be. I think equally, I love the fact that it was about a friendship between a man and a woman, and I don't want to give the end away, but you know, but that friendship was the most important part, and I love that it was a woman who goes from being sort of codependent in a relationship to finding herself and standing on her own 2 feet. I think you can take that away from it if you like, but really the intention behind it is to put a smile on your face.
And the director thinks seeing Keira Knightley sing will be one of the big attractions of his film.
It's always satisfying and charming to see an actor do something that you didn't know she could do. So to see Keira sing, I think people will be interested in that. She does a great job, and she's very low-key about it, which is charming and works very well.
Once was a film that brought John Carney a lot of attention. Begin Again bears a resemblance to it, in that at its centre it has an intimate relationship that never becomes a full-blown conventional love affair. But compared to Once, some of the romantic elements of Begin Again are disappointing, especially towards the end, when the estranged couples, all too neatly, head towards falling into one another's arms.